and welcome back to Hope Education Services video series where you can ask me, an ABA therapist, a question about ABA. So tonight's question is, what does ABA cover, or what do ABA therapists teach? That's actually a really great question, and there's a lot of misconceptions on what ABA actually is used for. So when a child's receiving ABA as a treatment for autism, and that's what I'm going to be talking about in this video, there's typically several domains that ABA covers. All of the behaviors that ABA is teaching should be socially significant. They should be skills that the child is going to use in their everyday life. If something is not important to the child, it should not be taught in ABA. So the areas which ABA covers is language. So this would be something like asking questions, answering questions, identifying the names of objects, the functions, features of objects, the attributes of objects. All of those things are taught under the language category. The next thing that's taught is social skills. So that would be how to respond to your name, how to look when you're having a conversation, looking at someone in your eye. It can be showing an interest in another child's preferences or negotiating when playing on the playground. And that is a little bit overlapping into the next domain, which is play skills. So there's many types of play. You could teach independent play, teaching children to play with puzzles, interactive play, playing with another person, but all ABA will cover play in some degree. The next thing that ABA teaches is something called adaptive or self-help skills. So that's something like toilet training, getting dressed, making a meal. Depending upon the age, it can cover anything from planning and budgeting to doing laundry or meal prep. So there's so many things under that category. The next thing some ABA therapists will cover and some will not. Most insurance companies, so if you're receiving ABA through insurance, you probably won't cover this, is academic skills. Schools that use ABA are teaching, obviously, academic skills when they're using ABA. But that's anything from math, reading, writing, social studies, science. All those things can be taught using ABA. An area that is a little bit controversial in the field of ABA is executive functioning skills. So executive functioning is the process that happens in the brain behind goal-directed behavior. So for example, waiting or planning and organizing before you engage in a behavior. Oftentimes, behaviorists say that this is a private event and can't be taught. I'm a believer that it can be taught, and a lot of people are starting to teach executive functioning skills. So an example of that would be perspective taking. So understanding that just because you see something a certain way doesn't mean someone else can see it. For example, maybe mom's in the kitchen and she can't see the ball on the floor in the living room where the child is. That's an executive functioning skill. So I hope this answers your question. As you can see, ABA covers a big variety of topics and really can adapt to any situation that's socially important and will change according to age and location. So I hope that answers your question. If you have any more questions, please keep them coming. I'm so passionate about answering them and helping you out. My email is jessica@jessicaleichtweisz.com, and please find our other videos on Hope Education Services Facebook and YouTube channel. God bless and make it a great day.